know, the holidays are supposed to be a festive time for families and friends, but they can be especially depressing sometimes and lonely for the elderly. Well, Christopher Stetzer with Senior Helpers is with us today to help families identify some of the causes and what you can do to make the holiday season a happy one for your elderly loved one. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you again.
So, what is it about the holidays that can become depressing for them?
Well, for seniors, they experience death of a loved one, relatives, children, adult children living away, so it makes it hard for them to find a lot of good meaningness in the holiday season. Sometimes it feels devoid of that.
Right, so this can be a tough time to get around.
It can be, especially when you're feeling alone, isolated.
Right.
You can't get out and do a lot of things during the holiday season.
So are there some things that we can look for, that we can help identify what may be going on with them?
In looking at depression symptoms, if your loved one is experiencing persistent sadness, they're withdrawing from social activities, there's changes in weight, either they're losing a lot of weight or they're gaining weight, pacing and fidgeting, sitting and just staring off into space, which we call vegetating.
Yeah.
Things like that start to show some signs of possible depression.
Can dementia or Alzheimer's make this even worse?
Well, and dementia and Alzheimer's may make it especially worse because those individuals may remember the past very clearly, but they don't recall recent deaths. When they look at their adult children, they get confused because they remember toddlers, but now they're looking at adult children, and it gets confusing and scary for them.
Okay, so obviously we want to help out. That's the entire point here. What are some things we can do to help them with the holidays, lift their spirits?
Well, just to help them to decorate, to fill out cards, to be able to go out to functions, attend church activities, listening to holiday music. There's many things that bring back a lot of memories, but also it helps them to start to reconnect with the holiday season and start to have a good time with that. Also, even just playing favorite games, cooking a favorite meal, enjoying a lot of the things that they would remember that had good feelings towards the holiday season.
Take them out to see some Christmas lights.
Sure. That's always fun for anybody at any age.
Tell me some stories. What do you remember? Things like that. Get them to talk a little bit. I guess the key, a really big thing here, is spend time with them.
Right. Even in looking at just the average person, especially if you're living alone, it's hard to enjoy the holidays if you don't have a lot of connection to family and friends. Right. And it's especially harder for the seniors because they have a lot of difficulty even getting out. They have inability to drive, their eyesight's failing, they have financial limitations, they can't decorate. Right. You know, so there's a lot of different things that are causing or extenuating circumstances for them.
So, would you consider these some of the reasons why our elderly might begin feeling depressed?
Sure. If you can't buy the gifts and you can't get out and get the cards and those kind of things, and having a loss of independence, you're not able to decorate. You're not able to do the small tasks around the house, even as just simple as cleaning and making a bed and things of that nature. The feelings of isolation, so you don't have the friends and the relatives and the family around to help you. And the loss of mobility and the eyesight makes it difficult for you to be able to get out to the store and go shopping.
So would a caregiver be good about this time?
A caregiver is great. We always urge families, if you do have an elderly loved one that's isolated, it's good to have a caregiver come in just to help them through the holiday experience, to help them get out and do some shopping and to address those cards and to get them out to social functions. And to maybe even just call family and do all the things that are fun during that time, putting up and taking down decorations.
Now, sometimes families have a difficult time understanding what's going on. You've got a program called Senior Gems.
We have a Senior Gems program. It's a DVD that was created by Teepa Snow, and Teepa Snow is nationally known for Alzheimer's and dementia care. And this is geared specifically for the family caregiver in helping them to be able to effectively care for their loved one that has Alzheimer's or dementia. And it really helps them to understand the process as well as to effectively communicate and help them to get through it, so it reduces a lot of stress for the caregiver as well as for the loved one.
Good things all the way around. Christopher, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
It was great having you this afternoon. Wow. Well, if you'd like to find out more about how you can help your elderly family and friends, you can go to our website, delmarvalife.com, and click on the show tab. We'll hook you up with more. Still to come on Delmarva Life, from the flowers to the food, from the gown to the guests. If you are planning a wedding, you have a lot of decisions to make. And we're going to tell you about an upcoming event that can help. First, though, we have so much fun during the show, we really would love for you to be here in the studio with us and be part of the studio audience. There's always room for you. We save a chair for you. Come and join us. Bring your friends, your family, your church, your youth groups, your neighbors, anybody you can get, your coworkers. Even if you just want to come by yourself, we promise you a good time. To book your seat, visit delmarvalife.com, click on the show tab, and you'll see a section for the audience. Now, if you'd rather, just give us a call at that number right there, 443-880-9116, and we hope to see you soon.